Kabam. Kabam. Yes. No green screen today, because I cannot be asked. Hello, how's it going? Are you able to run the game? Yes. I mean, I just put some videos out about running the game. No, Pedro. Don't you dare play music in the background. You're not authorized. Hello and welcome. I am BoredGamer. I thought I'd come on just for a little bit. I'm pretty sleepy, but I wanted to say hi because I'm supposed to stream on Mondays. I'll stream tomorrow as well, I think. But if anyone's got any questions, question in brackets. I just wanted to talk a little bit about potential anniversary sale stuff with the Anvil Arrow and things like that. Problems with the 1506 bug that people keep on getting. Let's see if we can get online now. Let's have a little look. See. While I'm chatting. Put this over here. Put this here. Put this here. Oh, I don't want you to see my using it. Let's put this like here so you can. Yes. Desktop. Does that see my desktop? Yes, it does. So let us. So, oh no, wrong one. No. Don't get that. This right? That's right. That's a number that you're allowed to see. So 3.0.8. Let's see if Star Citizen wants to run. Probably won't. It might. I haven't done any of the workarounds that people have talked about. So workaround wise for the 1500 15006 bug, 1506 bug, 15006 bug, however you call it, whatever numbers you put in order. Apparently VPNs work. There's loads of homebrewed fixes. Just works for me. They might have fixed it by now. I haven't been having really problems with it. I had a few problems with it this morning, and then it just started working. So, bam. Simples. And it's not. It's just the normal version. It's not the PTU. It's live. I mean, I know that people are having problems with it. I'm not saying it's not happening. It clearly is. I'm just saying I'm not having that problem. Right. Let's grab some of these. Will there be lots more missions available in? Come on. Will there be lots more missions available in 3.3.5? There will be more missions available. Lots is probably too much of. There'll be some new missions. We know that there's going to be variants of the crashed satellite mission, which you can see on the screen there. But we don't really know what other stuff is going to be there. We know that there's going to be some of the missions that we already have, variances of them on Hurston, and probably some other ones. So we're hoping for lots of missions. We don't know actually how many we're going to have and how they're going to feel. They might feel almost exactly the same to the missions we've got at the moment. Hello. I'm a bit run down and tired at the moment. I've sort of like had, not flu or something. My family had this sort of like 24-hour, 36-hour flu thing, and I got it as well. And it like hurt, my chest hurts and shit. And it's just. Yeah, people have had terrible problems with that bug. Like, people have been. I looked at it and thought it was sort of like almost FUD when I first read about it. because it was like, oh yeah, I'm having a problem. And then I knew a couple of other people who were content creators are having a problem with it as well. So I went, oh shit, it's actually a really a thing. And some people are getting in after just trying a few times. Some people have got these like magic fixes, which are just magic thinking. That like, oh, I've done this, and now it works. I've put on my red underwear, and now I've got into the game. But the fixes that seem to have apparently been good are VPNs and doing some stuff to your host files. However, I don't like changing settings in host files because it's sort of like security risks. Someone could hijack your PC, sort of thing. So it feels like, or your password or whatever. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is okay. Nah, 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 nah. So you're not getting your PTU account copied. If you're any of a Ivocati Frozen, it's potentially, as it happens in the PTUs in general, the copy process can go down. So you just have to wait. You can message CS, but it will get fixed before they get back to you. It's assuming that you actually have Ivocati access. MacGyverman, you said a while back you might move to Manchester to be closer to the development. Did you move? No, I'm still in my same place at the moment. I am genuinely thinking of eventually, I don't know why I'm wearing my headphones, eventually buying a house up in there though, because it's significantly cheaper to get a house up there. I don't generate huge amounts of money doing what I do, but it's a good living. And up north, I could genuinely employ, because I'm probably going to start employing Zinnia, like March, April of next year, in some capacity to full time to help me with my channel. So it'll be creating footage, creating just content in general, expanding what the channel does. It will still be mostly Star Citizen, and then extra streaming stuff, and probably Artifact on the second channel. But the Zin will be used mostly to help me do Star Citizen content. So I think that will be really good for the channel. But yeah, moving up to Manchester just is a sensible life choice, closer to development, closer to a load of the Star Citizens, cheaper houses, closer to people I know. I'm a full-time YouTuber, yeah. I think my content is relatively middling. I mean, it can get better. I can improve it significantly, and I will going forward. Fortunately, with Star Citizen development, I've got a bit of time to learn my craft. But what I am good at is promotion and understanding how YouTube works, and the business side of things I understand a lot better than most do. I'm able to look at that and go, well, I can make this into a viable business as long as I'm sensible. It's like you can monetize your channel without being a cock, is what I find, without being disingenuous. I think I'm always pretty upfront with what I do and how I do it. I'm not paid or endorsed by CIG. I am a Star Citizen fan. I like Star Citizen. However, I want to cover Star Citizen on this channel. And typically that will be positively because I enjoy the game. But if they do something I don't like, I'll say. But the idea is I want to be a news source for the game. So I sort of like, I heavily regurgitate what they say and then compact it down into what you should know, what you want to know. A little bit more padding than Noobify would do. Who is one of my good friends. But I want to start working with some more orgs and content creators to do greater works, because we are starting to now have the ability to have capital ship battles and stuff. Star Citizen is in a state now where it's easy to create content on it when it comes to organising gameplay. Bam, content creators can do that. You can organise some cool stuff, capital ship battles, cool races, the Daymar rally stuff, loads of cool things like that. But they do require a bit of organisation. Star Citizen doesn't hold your hand at all. It just so goes, fucking tech demos, mate. Just fucking do with it. It's a sandbox. Mess around. So it's not mainstream yet. It's not a sit down and play game for most people. It requires research. But it's in a very, very playable state for those of you that will go out and want to do that. So yeah, I want to work with more content creators doing pretty things like that. And eventually, I want to play Star Citizen. I want to be good at Star Citizen. I want to be successful in the game Star Citizen, economy-wise. Do we think we'll see the game stable when 3.3.5 comes live? We don't know until it's in our hands. They're keeping 3.3.5 and 3.4 all on the 3.3 branch. That should mean that the branch is more and more polished. It should mean, or could mean, that we get much more stable, much better performance and that sort of stuff than we would otherwise. They can spend all their time focusing on getting this 3.3 extended branch all the way into December really, really good. And hopefully then keep it stable with every other patch. I mean, there's a lot of hopes and coulds and shoulds and maybes, but it could make for a more stable base. So yeah, I think we will see 3.3 is pretty stable, other than that 15.006 patch bug, which doesn't let you get into the game for some people. And I know that's such a fucking, it's such a shit, because otherwise this release would be absolutely fantastic. The frame rates are great. We're still missing loads of stuff. We're still missing a flight model that's the more final flight model, and loads of the gameplay loops, like most of the gameplay loops. And the game is pretty bare, but it's very pretty, and it's very... you can see it there. It's got more than just a skeleton now. It's got a skeleton, it's got a little bit of flesh on it, it's got some muscles. It needs more muscles. It needs all of its muscles in the form of the flight model. I'm not sure where I'm going with this metaphor, but I've gone a bit mad. Bored. I have a box stuck to my legs now. How do I get it off? I've not had the problem where the box has been stuck to my feet. I think you should just wear it as a mark of honour that you've completed some missions. My computer specs are... we can blink. So I'm going to bring up on the telemetry. The telemetry is not correct with my frame rate, because it says I get a lot lower frame rates than I actually do. It's like it registers it at 4K or something. Let me just bring this up. Telemetry. Bam. I'm sorry if this is a bit more boring stream than normal, but you know, I'm tired. Just wanted to say hi, really. So this is the telemetry data that they're sharing now. So you can see it, what average frame rates are with certain hardware builds and that sort of stuff. It will get more and more data in the future, but you can see that 3% of users are getting less than 20 frames. Okay, so yeah, 3% of users getting less than 20 frames, and then 4% of users are getting over 70 frames per second on average. Is it average? But the data, it's public telemetry. The data's not great. Let's say that as well. So this data doesn't really tell us much, because it doesn't give us full context of a lot of it. So it says I've got 32 gigs RAM, which is true. But the GPU score and CPU score, I'm not really sure what that's based on. I know it's based on your CPU and then GPU, but you'll get, like, okay, a GPU, I've got a 1080, which means I'm here, but you go along the GPU slider, and then you'll have someone else with 1080, but they've got significantly higher score than me. Although these are actually 2080s this time. But it doesn't give resolution. It says ultra high settings, but it says I'm getting 58 frames a second. That's not actually true. I'm getting between 70 and 120 typically. My low end frames are around that. It gives us sort of like a good indicator of a GTX 1060 being sort of like minimum spec for the game. Recommended spec. And Ryzen 7 apparently. It's gone up since yesterday. Let's have a look at last week's telemetry data. You can see people with Ti Nexus are getting high frame rates. Some 2080 Ti users. I mean, the data's not super useful for us at the moment. They need to expand it out a bit more. But it's interesting to see the heat map. Right, so what else have we got? Yeah, so a lot of people are getting that 15.006 error. So 3.3.5 is out to the Evocati. It should. So in the news, in the newsletter, they said, specifically, we're happy to announce that 3.3.5 has been published to the PTU for our Evocati. So far, things are looking really good, and we're excited to open up the PTU to more backers in the very near future. So that's your 3.3.5 news. And it could be as early as the end of this week. It's more likely end of next week, which would also, oddly, coincide with what I believe is going to be the anniversary sale. So maybe I think they're maybe trying to push for a live build of 3.3.5 during that anniversary sale. Because it would be great for them. Like, if they get that out, they get that big build out with all that new gameplay area. Because even if it's not a huge amount of new missions, it's still going to have the old missions propagated to Hurston, and then a huge amount of area on Hurston, and then probably scramble races and stuff like that on Hurston. It's gonna open up a lot of the game. You think Wave 1 is out? Wave 1 out? No. Have a look. Let's click on Reddit New. Oh shit. I have not had an email confirming that Wave 1 is out. On Reddit it says it's out. Is this correct? 3.3.5 PTU released to Wave 1. Okay. Okay. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it, mate. Boom. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. Let's close that one. We'll do a little bit 3.3.5 and then I'm going to bed. Oh, I've got to update it though. I do have to update it. Okay. That's updating what we got. How's everyone doing? Is everyone good? Just a little tiny bit. Just a little, ooh. Do you think we'll see more medical gameplay ships like the Apollo? We've got the Endeavour as well. We've got the Cutlass Red. So, none exactly like the Apollo, but we'll see other medical type ships in the game, and we already have some that they've got planned. Bam. Am I excited for Echo Combat? What? Have I missed something? What do you think of Teacher's Ship Shop? Mainly the pricing of these ships. As someone who doesn't really buy ships with pounds, they're far too expensive. They're far too expensive for the time frames you have to get them with Alpha UEC. That's going to get reset every 3 months at least. I think the prices of them are not unfair. Other than that, what we need is rentals and full persistence. So what I'm going to have to do is, bear with me. Rawr, fucking bear mate. La la la. Editor. I have to go down to game. The fucking for some reason I don't have game capture. Yes. And source. A new source. Capture a specific window. Start citizen. Boom. Oh, it's my face. I need my face for facing things. Boom. Perfect. And then I want to live. Get rid of my preview. And then do that. Right. So it's got my settings still. Perfect. Got my character. Is it gonna? It's got rid of my character though, so that means it's got rid of all my Alpha UEC and everything. Perfect. And I say perfect, what I mean is not perfect. This is how you make a beautiful man like this. Is that my normal face? Is that my face? That sort of looks like my face, doesn't it? You still got to set the hair colour. Do that. The beautiful eyes. Probably accept that. We don't need to do the face. Yeah, so 3.3.5. I didn't think it was going to be out of Evocati. I'm going to do this very briefly, and then I'm going to go to bed. And the reason I'm going to bed is because I'm tired. And tomorrow morning, I'll wake up, I'll do calling all devs, do a little summary of that. And before I've got his out already, he was like straight away afterwards. Pow! So I'm gonna do a summary of that, and then I'll do a summary of the patch notes 3.3.5. I'll have a little walk-see around. He wants me to go travel there as well. How rude of it, eh? What are we doing? Let's see if there's any interesting contracts. No, nothing particularly interesting. But we will be setting...
Ah, dodging bullets like fucking
beautiful.
Neo.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits. Easy sentences to read. You're amazing. Appreciate it. No. What? I want to go to Hurston. What? Well, I'm sure we're about to work it out. I'm sure we'll work it out. Don't you worry. I've got a 1080 Ti. So I'll be getting like... I haven't got the thingamajig up at the moment. But it'll be about 70. Goes down a little bit here. Oh. Oh. Look at all these ships! Oh, there's not actually that many ships. It's given us a load of crappy ones to test. This isn't even my normal account. Let's grab a Gladius. Oh, about to get us there, won't it?
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing.
So 3.4, I think they're aiming for a live build for 3.4. December 20th, I think, is when they finish for the year. Around then. Little tiny bit of hitching. I've actually got a route that I do every time I test a new patch, but I'm not going to do it now. Where was my... It's probably over here, wasn't it? Yeah, so they want non-lethal weapons. They actually sold advocacy tools for taking players down. So yeah, less than lethal will be a thing. We just don't know exactly what form it will take. They also talked in Calling All Devs today about having a warning for people to get off your ship. So it literally goes, trespasser warning, you've got a certain amount of time to leave, or if you're on a banning merchantman, it'll give you a warning before they can just like shoot you. They go, no, get off our ship. You've got a little while to get off. What am I doing? I'm trying to find the flight ready button, which is that. It's a knob.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Now,
Systems green.
hello. Like some of my beauty shots that I do. We want to try and get to Hurston. Now, it wasn't letting me select Hurston a second ago. That's because I was not in a spaceship. Otherwise, I'd have to set course with my bottom. Bam. Right. Give me some tooltips. I don't want your tooltips. Oh. You know what they should have done? Not put Hurston directly in the centre of the sun, eh? What we're going to do, though, is once we're quantuming...
Quantum travel initiated.
We can probably position the sun behind our ship. Like that. So it doesn't blind us anymore. Pro tips, eh? This is 3.3.5, which literally went to first wave PTU, it appears, while I was streaming quickly. how do you fix the hitching? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what it is as a problem. I'm not sure if it's VRAM, or physical RAM that's getting full, or if it's just a game issue. It's going to take me 12 minutes to get there. You think 12 minutes? Yes, that's a good point, actually. Underscore display info 3. So at the moment we've got 74 frames per second. 25. You think it's going to be... Why not? Why no answer? What? Oh no, the sun's coming. I'm gonna... If I alt-tab... You guys still seeing that? Yes, you fucking are. I can read the questions. Boom. I can have my little preview open. We can have that just quantuming away. We can notice if anything weird happens. Will we have sneak troops via commercial carriers? Will the battles be planet-side in space? What will the purpose... So we're going to have combined arms battles, which will be between ground, air, and space, and people coming down from both and flying around, yeah. I suppose you'll be able to do some sneaky things as well when it comes to boarding people's ships. Do you know about any issues with no passwords being sent out? Renegade on PC, it's probably they're probably doing the rollout now when it comes to 3.3.5 wider PTU. Are we going to see crash in Lorville? Yes, probably. Although I can't talk about the Ivacali build, so we'll just have to talk about how stable, and we'll have to see how good this one is, basically. But 12 minutes is a little long for me, but I mean, I suppose it's then meaningful, isn't it? I'm all about to spawn at Lorville if that's the issue. You press B again and it instantly transports you there. Is that real? Or is that going to be like me jumping out of my vehicle? Do you think 3.5 potentially set a development precedent that branches are going to happen in further patches in the future? What? What? Sorry, I don't understand that question. My brain is pretty tired. So with 3.4, they're trying to get back on track with the normal quarterly releases. They're going to want to try and keep up with the quarterly releases and only have little tiny mini patches. 3.5 is not the sort of thing they want to do. They don't want to have those 0.5 patches where they, but they don't have to. Yeah, is it just hold backspace? Does that make a ship self-destruct? You have to alt backspace. So yeah, we know the Drake arrow pretty much is going to Drake arrow. The Anvil arrow is going to be in the anniversary cell pretty much, and they showed a bow and get your arrows ready or something like that as a teaser. So we could see the Drake Corsair as well. We could see Titan suits. We could see a few different things. Please ride a train. How does the Gladius have enough fuel to jump to Hurston? I mean, because it's in one system. I don't know. It just does. Don't question it. I hope it does. Yeah, I'm using the Gladius. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not. He just wants me to stop in quantum travel and just come out and go, dollars. But if it actually tipped me there, I'd feel more sad. Oh, you want me to look at the star map? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Bam. So we're going dangerously close to the sun. This is a better Right, travel watch, isn't it? We got more than enough fuel as well. Boom. We're all good. We're fucking good. We're gold. Need to have that up. Let's have a... Let me grab the actual patch notes that I can read up. Bam, bam. Keep on saying bam. What I mean is, ugh. Oh, I just wanted to say hello. That's all I wanted. Bam. Reddit. No. Am I going on Reddit? Yeah, I am. Star Citizen on Reddit. Let's go there. Boom. Very close to the sun now. My eyes are going to bleed. Got patch notes? Yeah, we got some fucking patch notes. So what we got? What have we got here? And I'll link them in the chat. So the testing focus is Hurston and its moons, Aberdeen, Ariel, Ita, Magda. Rest stops, transit, shopping and assets. Lorville, transit, landing and shopping. Major known issues, adding contacts can cause the client to freeze. Lorville air traffic control is not cleaning up ships, preventing landing and spawning. Workaround, land in any available open hangar regardless of commissions. Okay. So just land there. Admins and mission givers may get into an unresponsive state. Now that is something that is happening in 3.3 as well. And it's been a persistent problem. So they've added the new planet Hurston. Hurston is the first planetary location and as such is considered larger than moons. Which means, oh, considerably larger than moons. Of course it's considered larger than moons, because it is, and has varied biomes. Additionally, you will have found several outposts labelled HMC, Hurston Mining Centres, and derelicts scattered about the surface. They also added the Lorville Landing Zone, which they've misspelt. They put an extra E in Lorville. Why would they do this? They've done it. Half of this says Lorville correctly, half of this says Lorville incorrectly. Lorville is a large city. And as such only has one legal area for landing and port entry. Space above residential and commercial areas are protected by no-fly zone. Players will be warned when they enter that zone via HUD warnings, visual indicators, and increasing audio alerts. If they continue into that zone, their ship will be destroyed. To move around the city, there is a train transit system and signs to help guide your way. Hurston clothing and armor variants have been added. Players now have expanded interactions with some menus. No ships and vehicles added yet, but it looks like they want to, because there's ships and vehicles, but nothing here. Weird. Landing markers on Port Olisar should no longer appear to flicker. Cargo boxes should no longer become stuck to players' feet. Well, that's what someone asked earlier. And they fixed 4 crashes. It's good. Thank you very much, Anut. I can't help myself. You're a monster. You're trying to troll me. This is why I don't trust people. If it has enough fuel, why do they add rest stops? Because people might not have enough fuel after they've been travelling around a lot. And certain ships aren't going to have enough fuel to get there. Potentially, based on what quantum drive and stuff they've got. How efficient it is. It's a secret code. I am playing it right now. You can see, this is literally, this little line there is me travelling to planetside, to Hurston. What happens if you cancel, jump in the other sun? It's just a big glowy thing at the moment. Yeah, the sun's pretty big. So the sun, I'll briefly blind you now, or not. It's pretty big. So the sun, to give you some context, in the game is actually built to 1-to-1 scale is the idea. And then they have the planets and moons, which are 1/6 scale, and then the solar system, which is 1/10 scale. So the actual distancing, 1/10. That basically has huge sun, big planets close together, which makes it look better, as the idea. This is first wave PTU, Dubs Concierge and Evocati. Almost there, boys. Cue the crash. Cue the crash. Crash. Get to meet watch me very briefly. We'll do a little steppy poos on the planet. Have a quick look around. Maybe get on a train. And it's bedtime. I was planning to do loads of 3.3 content, but I suppose I'll just do some 3.3.5 tomorrow instead. Good job I got the state of the game out, eh? Cool. Hopefully, when I get there, I'll spawn there in the future. No, I don't. I'm not going to queue at the spaceport. I'm going to land at the spaceport. One of the things it says in the patch notes is just fucking land. It doesn't actually say fucking. I added that there for extra effect. Oh yeah, how much money have I got? Oh, hello, Hurston. Hello.
Hello, BoredGamer. I really like to watch your stuff. You're one of the best content creators I've ever seen, not just for Starseed Design.
Well, thank you, Hurston. That's appreciated coming from you. I know a lot of work's gone into you. A lot of work's gone into my channel, mate. I'm sad, old man. Right. Oh no. Okay, so I'm not really sure where Lorville is. Oh, let's fucking come up. Fucking win. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Whereabouts is Lorville? No. No. Oh, we found one of the moons. No. There we go. So it wasn't bringing up my quantum destination. Get out of my way. Lorville's man. They're going to do the spinny twisty thing. Still an issue with the splines where it spins when you come out of quantum? No? Oh, nice. Oh.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright. Coming down to the city of Lorville. From quite a height, though. So this is available to first wave PTU, which currently means Evocati, subs, and concierge, I believe. But I wouldn't subscribe just to get access. I suspect it will be going to wider PTU very soon. That's alright, I don't mind staying up a little bit later to play. I mean, I'll just wake up a little bit later in the morning. All good. But I'm only going to be playing this tomorrow morning again. Hopefully there won't have been another patch by tomorrow morning and I'll just be at Lorville. So, look at it like that. I can just get some content straight up. And I got to work out where we land. Yeah, please don't kill me. Yeah, it was a long time to travel here. Should we land outside the city? Or should we land at the spaceport? I'm not really sure where the spaceport is from this distance. The city's pretty big, to be honest. I do need to refuel, but I'll probably be living on the planet for a long time. Not the spaceport there? Where do we think the spaceport is? Oh, I think it's probably there. We're coming. Yeah, so the 600i is available to subs for this month as well. Hashtag subshills. I'm pretty thrifty when it comes to stuff like that. I do now sub, but only because I wanted the red. I like weapon skins, and I like armor and stuff like that. Warning, near restricted zone, okay? I'm near the restricted zone, but I'm not in it. Is that correct? Am I good? There's so many people here. Oh, is that the people just crammed in there? Oh my god. Okay, it's okay. Frame rates of 20. That's the start of this, and I remember. We're good. We're good.
Landing gear deployed.
There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna land.
Proximity alert. Deck.
It's gonna land. We're gonna land. I know. No, you don't want me to land. We're gonna land.
Proximity alert. Deck.
We're gonna land.
Landing
There we go.
complete.
We're gonna just. I know that beep's pretty annoying. I'm gonna power it off, so.
Systems offline.
Wait, what? Why is the beep still going on? We turned off the power. There's enough emergency fucking power for the bleep, is there? Bored, I heard Avocado had a little surprise entire new system. Can you low-key confirm or deny? I wouldn't confirm or deny anything that's in the Avocado stuff, but I mean, if they had a new system, they'd probably tell you, eh? Oh, I've realised why maybe we're having some frame rate issues because of the quivering reclaimer. Hello, elevator. I promised you I'd call. No, right, there we're going. Right, getting into Tisa Spaceport. So yeah. Let's see what happens now when we get out of that area. Because at the moment, super low frame rate. And I was hoping for higher. .30. It's not awful, but it's pretty bad. Compared to the great frames we're having around the rest of the verse. Yeah, so expect a load of people trying to copy their accounts across. The account copy feature might be down at the moment. Yeah, you do need landing clearance, but it said in the patch notes, don't request it, just land. You see stuff popping in. So there are obviously issues with the rendering and the object container streaming stuff here. Oh, okay. Vantage Rentals, which is the new rental shop. Now, is this functional? The Vantage Rentals doesn't look functional yet. If this is indeed where... maybe this will be a console here. But the idea is that you will be able to rent ships from here. Yep, and it should be in 3.3.5. Not confirmed yet, because it's not in the patch notes. But it was in the monthly report. No, it was in the... in CitizenCon, one of the thingamajigs there. We'll have a quick look at new deal. How much is it? I don't have that written down. 700,000 for the M50. Great. What do we have on these terminals? Nothingness. One of these terminals is working. It's just a ship retrieve console, okay. Have a quick look at a new deal. For those of you that are interested. And then we'll have a quick look on a train. Thanks. A little bit like the Doom guy. I quite like the armor set. Although the armor set that I made with the Centurion... no. Citadel shoulders and the Inquisitor armor pieced together looks really good. I think, anyway. Gives like the big, stupid Warcraft shoulders. And I kind of where to take the piss, but... 100,000 for the 85X. Oh, we know the rest. We know the rest. Any interaction with you yet? Nope. 1.6 mil for you still. We've only got 20 frames, which is lower than I would like, seeing that I've now got used to having more frames. Mustang Alpha here. So, 400,000 for the Mustang Alpha. This shows... Where's the Alpha, isn't it? It's the Beta. It's the Beta. That's why it's more. There's a Phoenix? Gonna make some people angry. God, it's Mustang Beta. Nate doesn't want to let me buy that. I highlight you. Oh. Nope. Yeah, you can buy the Hammerhead. And look at all the people. There's... I think the amount of people here is probably a little bit strenuous for the game. Alright, let's go ride on the train. It'd be cool when they actually have proper live streamed ads and videos and stuff. So, this is all quite well laid out and mapped for you. So we want to go... Where do we want to go, actually? Because we want to go to the hab area, don't we? Which is... We don't want to go to the elevators to hangars. Interplanetary flight. We don't want to go this way. We want to go somewhere else. Where do we want to go? Not that way. Hurston Mass Transit. This way. Lost and found. Oh, I want free stuff. I lost all my things. God. I want luggage. No touch. Someone's drawn a penis. Lovely. Oh, door code. 8340. Right. Hello. Oh. Oh.
Don't dawdle, let's go.
It's okay. You have two men. You have a man inside you as well. So in the future, these security points, they will actually scan you. They may give you a little bit of a prod, these dudes. See if you've got any contraband on you. Could get you into trouble if you are trying to smuggle in. Hello. So we are going to one of these places. Oh. Where do we want to go? Not to the spaceport though. Oh, fuck it. We're good. We're good. Let's just go this way. Who knows what might be here? This is what you got, like a BoredGamer adventure, mate. Okay, this city's pretty fucking big. If it had higher frame rate, it would look a lot more impressive, I think. Actually, it looks pretty good anyway. There's no sound of the train. That's one of the bugs. Oh, you can see Mama Hurston up there. Oh. Only one cabin in each of them? Okay, where are we now then? Where are we? Oh. Do we want to continue going this way? Just keep on going this way? Just gonna take us more that way? Let's just see what happens. Oh no, it's taking us back the I'm gonna have a look at the map. And then we're gonna work out where we're going. Because without looking at the map, I'm just gonna go backwards and forwards in a train. Oh my fucking god. I thought it was going to continue going down. I didn't think it was going to go back, did I? Let's see what missions we got. Got any missions in this area? I don't want your echo. Right. This time we're going to work out what's going on, okay? Lots of NPCs around. Right. We want to go to either one of the gates or the hab zone, okay? So, fuck it. No, we're just gonna go back on the train, and we're gonna get off where it takes us. Okay, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna look out the other window. Gonna look out the other window. Don't you worry. I'm a professional Star Citizen content creator. Just like real metros, yeah, Tim. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. At least you get to see what's on each side of the tram now. Train, whatever. Yes, so Hurston has oxygen. You can, and I will prove that. Hopes there's not a bug. Yeah, I hope that's proven enough. I'll leave my helmet off as well. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we have loads and loads of planets in game. And I'm hoping that those planets have diverse biomes. And the populated ones, some of them should be like Lorville. Right? So let us... This is either the hab area or one of the gates. But I'm not sure which one. Oh my god. Oh no, this is L19. Or at least this is where we're going. This is where it wants to go. Go to the hab zone. We'll go to one of the little hab blocks. this. Oh, 15 frames. That is almost certainly an NPC landing. It's a fake landing effect. Ooh. Oh, is his face glitching as well? Because that is nightmare fuel. There's no one cosplay with bag on head. A lot deeper than I thought. That's what she said. Yeah, get out of my way, scrub. So hopefully now we should respawn around here. Certainly didn't get any 1506 error with 3.3.5. I wonder if it has got anything to do with the PTU. Can we get in any of these? No, these are technically ours. Fuck. I don't think we can get in any of these. That is annoying. I don't want to kill myself or relog just in case. So it's got the air quality. Tells you whether you need to wear a respirator or not. Right. Let's just boxes of Big Bennies. Let's get out. Let's get out on one of the gates. Can we get through here? Oh, I want to get through the cargo elevator. I think we're just leaving their trash here. Gum. Gum. I mean, some of it's really, really, really pretty. Some of the more procedural elements obviously need a bit more of a polish to bring them out, because they look a bit disparate. Right, let us pull that elevator. Oh, I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, what I'll do is we'll have a quick look outside, then I'll kill myself. And then, let's see if we spawn in a hab. But right, let's try and work out how to get to a gate. So, I want to go to the perimeter line rather than the industrial line. It's all the same way anyway. Then I want to go to the perimeter line, which is here. And then we'll... which city gates do you want to go to? 1 to 4 or 5 to 6? Whoever says a number first. I hope within that range. Which numbers do you want? Which numbers? 5 to 6, cool. Hopefully there's a train that goes there. some trains arriving soon. Oh look, the sensible perspex, so that players do not jump out onto the train tracks constantly. So we are going to the perimeter line. What? Doesn't make much sense that this is only to gates 5 and 6. It should be 4, 5, 6 surely, but... Oh, sorry. Back on the train. Hello! Board, do you have any idea how long it will take to be a public PTU? It could be as early as this Friday. As early as this Friday. Could be earlier. I'm so tired. And so stupid ass stuff. Yeah, I'd say probably as early as this Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't hold the train for you, dude. It's looking good. Frame rate is incredibly low, so hopefully they'll need to deal with the performance there. Touchwood, no crashes yet. We're on train 4 again. I think maybe they're all numbered 4 though, eh? We're gonna get off here. I'm just trying to get to one of the gates in the cities. Just one of the gates. Whatever gate's good. Hopefully they'll have proper sounds to the train at some point. We could do them ourselves if we want though. Choom 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 choom. Choom 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 choom. Oh, I've realised that when I tune into streamers that are doing something like that I've never seen before, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? You're a grown man. You're a grown man and you're making choo-choo noises. Good job. I hope your fans like that. And this is a place for me to stay. Oh, I'm tired. Fucking hell. That's alright, that's alright. We're getting towards the gates we want to go to. Look, it said gate 5 there. That's great. Actually where we want to fucking go. Boom. So each of the gates is sort of... Well, some of the gates are tied to different biomes, is the idea. Oh, hitching. No, like hitchy. I don't have a... Well, I do have a Warthog somewhere, actually. I've got... I'm using the Verpal Hotas at the moment. This train has taken us miles. But I suppose it's going to a gate. I think we've worked out how to navigate around the city. Unless we come back to exactly where we were earlier. That would be amazing. Now, we're by a perimeter gate. We're by a perimeter gate. I will get this poster. This poster shall be mine. I'm sorry. Fuck me. Right. One day we'll have a woman. That day will be March 2019. What happens when you go into the no-fly zones? Hit invisible, you die after a while. Maybe if that's the current way they're handling it. Oh. We're just going to have a look outside the gate. Otherwise, we're going to have to get back on the train. And zoom around to get a vehicle. It's a horrible planet. Polluted, that's like ash and stuff. Well, actually, the planet's not that horrible. But it's been made a bit more horrid by the amount of industry that's going on. It looks alright. Like some of the biomes are pretty cool. Got like this sort of one. Then you've got the more greeny savanna. And you've got acidic. You've got some water and polluted coast biomes. You've got like these mined out biomes as well. You can see you can breathe on the planet as well. I'm going to kill myself in a second. Should do that now. Blah. Please don't put me back on Port Olisar, although I will just go to bed if that happens. Yeah. Oh, load in my hab. Load in my hab. I want it to load in. Oh. More than one frame, please. I'm pretty sure my FPS counter went to 0 then, which is impressive. H is your friend. Oh. Robert Space Industries written on my thigh. Oh my. It did not like. It is not liking that. It is grinding to a halt. The habs, significantly bigger than what we've had previously, but no customization yet. Do I have a coffee machine that I can use? Nope, not even a coffee machine. Not even a quick Big Benny's. Where are the poles for my my weights? These are weights. No poles for them? No? Got an exercise, like a exercise mat there as well. It's rolled up. Oh. Yeah. I'm just going to try something. Let's try something quick. And jump into a new server. Because if we can get just a quick flyby over the planet, that would be great, wouldn't it? Oh, no coffee maker, I know. Do they know who I am? Are you getting 15006 in the PTU? Or in the live build? Yeah, this was 3.3.5. May do a little tiny bit more of 3.3.5. 240 frames in the menu. That's good. I'm not going to jump on the pool table and kick the balls. I'm not an animal. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to load back in quick. But yeah, that was a surprise for me. I didn't actually think it was going to be go to wider PTU this early. We had it. Oh. Oh. At least I got easy content to do tomorrow. Patch dates 3.3.5. Calling all devs. And then we'll do maybe a stream as well. We actually do some 3.3.5 Mushans. So, I can't really talk about the avocado builds. You're still under NDA for them. They don't like remove the NDA. It's just the NDA is lifted on being able to talk about the build you're currently on once it goes to wider PTU. I can't really talk about frame rates and stuff previous to that. And not that CIG would probably care, but you know, always keeps your agreements where you can. There's always going to be leaks, I think, for stuff. I mean, as long as they're not terrible, I don't think anyone's going to mind too much. It's annoying for content creators that are avocado, just because of their monetization process. Like, content creators are going to want to produce as much content as they can. But this is a much better hab. I've got beer and a bear. Oh, and it just wants to focus on my crotch. What's the post-it note sound? The bear. Much better frame rate. Is that a Lauren Ibsen book? Have a look at that as well. Happy face on the bear. They've drawn a happy face. You a Lauren Ibsen book? No. Oh, I find it hard to read it though. Mate, but this room came with a plate, which I will deposit. Oh, double. Oh no. Get son. For the count of this fizz. No, no, I want the. No. Give me the fucking fizz. I swear to God. Don't you ruin this. I don't want to close the cabinet. I want the fizz. I want the fizz. I want the fizz. Oh, look at the vegetables. Oh, come on. Give me the fizz. Oh, you... The fizz is a lie, guys. The fizz is a lie. Can confirm. That is the most disappointing thing. Oh, fizz. Bam. Has anyone scanned in these thingamajigs? These QR codes? Oh. I'm really good at balancing things, apparently. I was hoping for a coffee machine. Or maybe some spurats. Come with me, Big Benny's box. We're going to go on an adventure together. It's not going to be the best adventure, admittedly. So, one of two things we're going to do. We're either going to try and get our ship and fly somewhere to have a look at the water or whatever. Or we're going to buy a bike. We must have like 20 billion BCA. Yeah, we can give him 5 million. That Moby glass bug where it closes and opens again. That's annoying. That's been persistent in every patch. No. We never leave a man behind. Or a Big Benny's book. No. Oh, it says ground floor. Oh, the British have programmed these lifts. Thank God. Couldn't deal with the ground floor being called floor 1. Oh, you monsters. Oh, this guy is having a bad day. Pretty Tesla Spaceports. Super low frames. Actually not that bad, it's about 25. You want me to drop the Big Bennies from high atmo? It's not... Oh. I feel bad getting rid of my Big Bennies. It does want to just... It feels like it wants to leave me. Spaceport line. I love the fact that it's all colour-coded. I love the fact it's all simple. Go to the spaceport line. How long have we got? We have to do so. Oh! I made the exasperated gasp sound. I think that some of these borders don't have oxygen. I think they are empty in the room system. That's my guess. Oh, no. And you drop. You stay with me. Yeah, so we're just having a quick little teaser look at 3.3.5. I'll do some videos and stuff on it tomorrow. I can hope it's not more an NDA. So CIG is saying that they're aware of the 1506 errors, 15,006, whatever they are, and they are working towards fixing them. There's knock-on effects with lots of stuff. It was a load of problems together that was causing them. The workarounds at the moment are to keep on trying to log in. People have made homebrew ways of doing it with like using VPNs and changing host file stuff, which you can do apparently. Oh, these two are very close. Where are we going this way? I'm not sure if people are going to want to do that because changing host file stuff is, you know, quite invasive. It's a security risk. Sort of like how I navigate around airports. Sort of like have a bit of a browse in my head as I'm running around. Right. All of these panels not working. That's not a good sign. We probably could just go to the hangars, though. Because there's going to be people's ships there, isn't there? There will be Genesis Starliners and stuff that come down for domestic and interplanetary flights in the future. Let's just hope someone else's ship's there. These monitors look broken. No, so it's actually a free train service, Prism. for, you know, Ivakati and content creators. And you guys have to pay for the trains. Yeah, they have NPCs and ships which are sort of like doing fake things, quantum traveling out, coming down to the planet's surface, landing, then going back out into orbit, and quantum traveling out. Haven't tried to capture or steal one yet. I will do at some point. Ultra Lorville can't leave. Could someone clip that, please? I am really tired. That did happen, yeah. Fuck me. I love you, Star Citizen, but sometimes I just don't know where the money's come. Oh. I'm actually going to go into... I'm going to go back and I'm going to go into the other hangar. Just because that one did instantly hurt me as I entered, and I'm hoping that we can recapture the joy of just what happened there. Let's actually put my helmet on though, just in case there's some weird stuff where ships haven't got atmospheres. Oh man, thank you for that, appreciate it. Don't say that, there's no ghost, we're good. How long does it take to get to the bot? Come on. See now, what I think is a hilarious friendly troll would be to press someone's button in their elevator and then run out somewhere that's really quite a long way away. There's not enough boom or sound to the trains and elevators, but at least they work. How impressive do the trains work without? We haven't had a crash, have we? Fuck. Stable, bad frame rate though. Ah, many more ships to steal. Okay. We just want something small. Is that the right way up? That's not a Reliant, is it? No, we're passing the Reliant. I'd quite like to get into the Valkyrie. Oh. Ow, my legs. Get in. Ugh. Oh. Might be the death of me. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. What happens if you try and steal people's ships, apparently? Well, I think we'll continue this tomorrow, because it's pretty late for me. You can go watch someone that's actually, like, a proper streamer streaming the game. Let's see who's actually online. We will stream this and do it properly, but, you know, I was planning just to say hello. And then this happened. Oh, Captain Richard's around. We'll give Captain Richard some love. Bam. Bam. Thank you very much. Rip my legs, mate. Thank you very much for the love. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, I was planning just to say hello and go to bed after like an hour. We stayed up for a bit longer. Give Captain Richardson love, and I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll get some videos out. And if you want to, I don't know, I'm tired. It was a good surprise, though, wasn't it? 3.3.5 coming out so early, eh? Love, love.